Oh, just the noise you made as you died. Dude.
It was like...
Oh man.
So now that you've played with Paws.
Paws and Beef are fucking terrible at that game. Like, okay. But Beef sets a fire he sets a fire on the trees near the house. And I'm like, well, that's going to burn our entire base down, Beef. And he's like, no, it won't. And I'm like, no, I'm sure that that's going to spread through all of the trees and right into everything else that we have. I'm certain of it. And so he's like, well, what do I do? And I'm like, you have to rub your hands on the things that start smoldering around it. And I'm like, but you're going to take damage when you do that, so make sure you don't kill yourself. And I made it, and I burned a bunch of ash. He was trying to get ash because I ran out of time. Like, I'm like feeding everyone. I'm making all the food. And I had burned ash at the start of the session and got everyone back up to full health, and then he's wanting more healing salves, and I'm like, dude, you got to get your own ash. Like, there was like a spider that was about to be a spider queen. I was trying to take the nest down, and so he decides to burn trees to get ash, but you don't even get fucking ash from burning trees. You get charcoal, and So, anyways, he's basically over there killing himself, and I'm like, dude, don't kill yourself. Make sure you don't kill yourself. Watch your health. Next thing you know, Beef has died. Beef has died from fucking... He committed suicide on the burning trees.
I feel like this stressed you out a little bit.
It's just everyone is so especially terrible at that game, and I don't understand it. I don't understand how everyone can be so bad at Don't Starve, and I basically end up coming across like a fucking asshole as a result, because I'm always just like stressed out at how bad everyone is. I don't understand. It just drives me insane.
Look, dude, I care, but I need to jump to the important stuff here, which is on a scale from Paws to Beef, where do I fall now?
The thing with you is you're actually good at the game. You just like if you die, you become. I
had a bad day.
You become like emo guy about the whole thing.
That's the one time. The one time.
I know.
Necomi and I did like 50 sessions, and I was still salty about deer clops, man.
I know.
So I'm not on that scale.
No, yeah, you know, because you're actually, you know what the fuck to do in the game. Etho is just like, he has to attack everything. Everything. He cannot let anything go by without hitting it. Like, whenever spring started, I was like, just leave the moose bitch alone. Leave the moose bitch alone, and there's nothing to worry about. It'll just hop around over there and honk. It'll have some babies. Ignore the babies and just live our lives. The moment it spawns, Etho's over there hitting it, just beating on it. I'm like, why are you doing this? And then, of course, if you kill the mom, then the babies get all emo. And so babies hatch, and they get all emo, and they all die. Everyone dies. And I'm like, if you had just left it alone. If you just left it alone.
I don't remember a moose bitch.
Yeah, because they introduced those bosses right as, and you guys didn't get past the deer clops. So, and the next season after the deer clops, there's a moose that doesn't do anything. It's kind of cool to kill it because you get it has down feathers, and you can make a thing that's good for the summer.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
What?
It's kind of cool to kill it because it has down ...
Oh.
I basically checked out of the sentence at that point. Where's this going? That's not right. That's. Anyway. Down feathers, eh? What do those do?
Yeah, you can make a thing to cool you down in the summer. But you could also leave it alone and not die over and over to it and its babies. That's also an option. But Etho cannot. Etho must kill everything. If it spawns, it must die. I'm surprised he hasn't attacked us at this point, just when he gets some downtime.
He's a killer, man.
He's a murderer. I thought he was a nice Canadian boy, but no.
Well, he's under tons of pressure all the time, right? You've seen what his fans are like.
Well, I think that's what it is. Like, oh yeah. I mean, that is exactly what it is. He needs to make this content.
He's such a brave hero.
Right.
You just watch. He'll get that moose bitch.
Yeah.
He gets them every time.
Yeah, you're actually right. Like because the comments I was complaining about, I sought them out on his channel and should have stayed far away. because I knew what I was going to go get. I went and got it. I had a whole buffet of how terrible a person I am for taking the thing. So yeah, it's my own fault. I'm an idiot. I hate that I love that game so much.
The way you do either.
Damn it.
Oh no, I made the mistake of responding to them.
I wish we had more times where we could do things. I don't really want to stop 7 days, but I would enjoy doing other games as well.
Well, we do this 3 times a week. We could probably
not
do
enough.
something else.
I refuse
for
to
one
scale
of those
back.
Times.
No.
What other game do you want to play?
It's up to you guys. Well, with all this talk of Don't Starve, I really do want to give it another go. Because it has been quite some time since I played it now.
Yeah, I've never really given it a serious shot.
I'm bad at it, but I love it.
I just get
probably
I have this mixed bag of emotions about this game. I love it. It's like one of my favorite games, and it makes me more angry than it. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of World of Warcraft Battlegrounds. I got to the point where I wouldn't play Battlegrounds with anyone else, especially Arathi Basin, because there's a certain way it must be done, and if you don't do it that way, you're doing it wrong, and there's no room for discussion. It is just what it is.
That's just the way it is.
Yep. It made me crazy.
Justin,
Is there something wrong with Twitch view numbers right now?
Not that I know of. Why would...
Because I have way too many people watching. It doesn't make any sense.
Someone might be viewbotting you. How big is it?
It was like 1,200 when I just looked. That's like 1,000 too many or something like that. Like normally it's like 300 to 400 whenever we do this on average.
Unless you're front paged.
That's very unlikely. It's front page the guy building a wall.
Honestly, it's hard to say who they'll front page and why and when. And
Oh yeah, there's something definitely wrong because there's only 260 people in chat, and then 1,200 viewers.
Someone host you.
If that had happened, you'd think there would be people saying.
Oh, apparently Linus Tech Tips auto-hosted.
Yeah, I was gonna say someone just said it in my chat.
Those people are really sad right now. Here's a tip. I'm sorry.
I didn't know you were friends with them.
Met them through Sevidus at PAX East last year.
Cool.
We had Italian together and walked very, very, very far for it.
on the beach.
Yes.
Walked very far for it.
No one wanted to decide what we were going to eat, and I was being stubborn about it because I felt like everyone always makes me decide, and so I wasn't going to decide. So Sev's like, "All right, let's just start walking." So we did, and we did that for a long time. So what are we going to do after we build this wall code? We're going to be really bored.
We're gonna let all the zombies come in one by one. Wait till it's there on the base.
I guess we have to do the inside, don't we? I didn't think about that.
And why were you even asking me? What the hell?
Well, because we're like the
We're the wall guys?
yeah.
I mean, we'd only be done with the inner wall. What about the outer wall?
Or was that going to go away about? Ooh, those words.
Drinking already.
That blogger go away too. Wow. I didn't know that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Wow. Yeah. The words that wanted to be spoken were, "Is that going to go all the way to bedrock as well?"
I don't know. I'm sure nobody wants to see that.
Honestly, oh man, my eyes. What the fuck is happening when we stream?
Trap damage.
Fucking eyes are watering again. I think it's from laughing. I'm broken.
Maybe you're allergic to me or Coe.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you got stung by a bat.
Oh man.
I've been doing this a new way, the wall. I changed my technique, and I don't know if it's faster. I think it might be slower. I'm doing like 5 high at a time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need someone to like time it.
Gonna set a record.
Yes, I need to speed run
wall
this.
building speedrunner.
Did you guys see that Seth
Some walls built quick.
did a speed run where 2 people were holding the controller or something? Like, I feel like that's like just running out of things to do or something, and you're just like, let's have 2 people hold the controller now.
What are you talking about now? What are you even talking about?
I saw a tweet from Seth earlier today, and he said, last night we did world's first Super Mario Credit Warp speed run with 2 people using 1 controller.
Oh. Neat.
Is it?
I think stuff like that has been done before. Where like 2 speedrunners that are in the same category will... I've seen Metroid, Super Metroid, I think, done that way. Where there's 2 guys and 1 controller. It's actually really funny.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
love
also
watching
kind of
those.
amazing.
Oh no. Oh no, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be like this. Not like this. Coe, help me. Help me, Coe.
Where are you?
I need help.
What?
Please. Please, Coe. I need assistance. You have to come down to where the wall was just
Down?
being
Okay.
built.
Uh-huh.
Help.
Oh, I came down the
You
hard
came
way.
down really fast, Coe. That's wrong. Coe, that doesn't help at all. No, Coe. Oh, damn it.
I went to jump on the ladder, and I like flew off of it and past it. There's always more to do.
Where the hell does
oh,
Samuel go?
Oh, ooh, woohoo.
You all right there?
Yeah, I am, and it's all thanks to your scaffolding. I just walked right off the ledge here and right onto the scaffolding magically.
Nice.
You said that like an infomercial. I'm alive, and it's all thanks to scaffolding.
Let me tell you the wonders of scaffolding. Before I had
Let's see,
scaffolding in
how
my
many
life.
periods to use, Bob?
I fell to my death all the time.
I think I'm trying to remember book fairs. I know, and like I kind of remember it, but I don't know if I ever got any books in them. I think I would just like walk around and be like, "This is pretty sweet that we're not in class right now."
That is tasty.
Yep.
I was way into books and stuff, and what I loved about the book fairs was that they always had stuff that wasn't just books. They had fun things, you know, like they had little, not like toys necessarily. Like it was always geared around education, but they still had things that were fun and interesting that you maybe hadn't seen before.
I remember like science related things.
Puzzles.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what a lot of the software was too. It was educational games, so it wasn't like they weren't like selling Doom or some shit, but they had some fun little things. And for me, like any fucking software was exciting, right?
Yeah.
Like if I could just get some software to put on the family computer, just delete everything my dad put on there and put this on there instead. I was always excited to do that.
I remember finding a Doom disc in the library computer that wasn't supposed to be there, and I took it to the librarian,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Yeah, that's not supposed to be. That's not allowed here." She's like, "You can take it home." I was like, "Fuck yeah!" That's how I got Doom.
That's the, this is the first story of Bute's childhood I've ever heard where something worked out in his favor.
I was friends with the librarian, so I guess she was like, I don't feel like she would have just did that for any kid. Like, I don't know, because we
I'm surprised. Okay? I'll tell you right now. As soon as you said I took it to the librarian, the way I thought this fucking story was gonna go is that like the school closed down because the librarian thought that like you made a disc with a bomb threat on it and named it Doom, and you know, like then all the kids belittled you for like months afterwards, and you were punished like unnecessarily, and like none of it was your fault. Anyway, go on.
That was pretty much it. I got Doom that way. I took it home and played it on
Doom
Tandy.
at a bookstore. There was just a table of floppy disks of like shareware and freeware.
Nice.
There was a little floppy at the first level of Doom.
Hey, I drove by McDonald's today, and they got this advertisement for the Grand Mac. What the fuck is the Grand Mac?
Alright, here's the thing about the Grand Mac. The box says Grandma, because it doesn't fit.
It's the Grandma.
So it says, the box literally says, you're going to need 2 hands, Grandma. It's my favorite thing of this year so far.
Okay.
That's all I know about the Grand Mac.
That actually makes me kind of want to get one, even though I really hate McDonald's.
I hate them so much.
Is it like a Big Mac but bigger?
Bad. I think so.
Yeah, you're gonna need 2 hands.
Grandma.
Yeah.
Oh, weren't you listening?
They're gonna fucking insult you too.
Yeah. I will say I like that better. Yeah, they just totally. I don't even remember what I was gonna say anymore. Nobody even stopped. I was gonna say something else about books, but I guess we were done.
Sorry, I didn't even realize I was interrupting you.
I like the new thing a lot better, like kind of being like edgy or something, because that whole fucking I'm loving it. Look, I don't know how many of you have seen fucking McDonald's commercials over the past 10 years, but this fucking hipster, like, whatever the fuck it is that they think McDonald's customers look like is insane. You know?
Well, I mean, they had, over during the Olympics, they had commercials like Olympians eating McDonald's. It's like, that's not real.
Well, that's like obviously dumb, but I mean, like, just their overall presentation where they just get like these supermodel people in their commercial and they're having like the McCafe. Like you're gonna go to the fucking McDonald's and get your McCafe. Like, fucking, that doesn't exist. It's not happening. Those people don't exist. There's nobody on the planet who goes to McDonald's who doesn't fucking like contemplate suicide 3 times before they get there. See?
I haven't ate McDonald's in forever, and honestly considered to stop by and see what the Grand Mac was.
God!
I was like, it got me like a little bit. That and like Taco Bell's right beside it, and they're like advertising this naked chicken thing. And I actually got home and looked the naked chicken up, because I was like, what the fuck is that? And
got home, he took his pants off and looked up the naked chicken.
Showed me the naked chicken. It actually looks pretty good. It's like they took a chicken and then they just like made a taco shell out of it. And
ew.
And they put
it's kind of
my God, it sounds horrible.
It's an offense to humanity. Like the double down or the famous bowl.
Oh man, I never actually got to try the double down. I always wanted to. Every time I saw that KFC commercial, I was like, man, I gotta get me one of them double chickens with what was even inside of it? Bacon and cheese?
It was the buns was fried chicken.
Right, but what was inside the
I think bacon and cheese, yeah.
Why?
I can't stand any of that shit anymore.
It's something.
Even I moved away from it being like I'm gonna eat this for dinner. Towards for a while it was like, maybe it's like kind of like a snack or a treat kind of thing. Like every once in a while, maybe I'll get some of this fast food garbage. But now, I can't even imagine eating something like that fucking Double Down. That sounds retarded to me.
It's really messed up.
Hey, there's all these ladies down here. Oh, there's one lady down here.
all these ladies.
For some reason, I saw multiple when I first looked. You want to double down?
Oh.